So this is my Ella Fitzgerald slide for History of Jazz 102 class. This slide, first slide, who is Ella Fitzgerald? Ella Fitzgerald was born on April 25th, 1917 in Newport News, Virginia. She married two times, first to Benny Cornegay, 1941 to 1942, and then to Ray Brown, 1947 to 1953. She and Ray Brown had one adopted son, Ray Brown Jr., who was born in 1949 and was Ella's half-sister's son. Her vocal, her jazz vocals were eminent, a virtuoso, a person with exceptional mastery of singing, and she was known as the First Lady of Song, Lady Ella, and the Queen of Jazz. Fitzgerald's accolades include 14 Grammy Awards, the National Medal of Arts, the NAACP's inaugural President's Award, and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. She passed away on June 15th, 1996 in Beverly Hills, California. The second slide, Ella Fitzgerald, How High the Moon, is just information about this famous song. How High the Moon was written in 1940 and was officially released in 1947. In 1947, when this song was released, World War II and the Holocaust just ended. 2 years prior, in 1945, and the Cold War started this year, March of 1947. By 1960, How High the Moon peaked on the Billboard charts at number 76 and was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. This song was just one of approximately 2,000 songs recorded on more than 200 albums during her 50-year plus career. This third slide is about jazz in the 1940s. Jazz in the late 1940s moved away from big band jazz, which could be 12 to 20 some musicians. Jazz had a new style in late 1940s, which was about the post-war life. The swing era lasted from 1935 to 1945 and was very danceable music with a strong rhythm. From the swing, a rhythmic feeling, not just a style, created by a specific way of playing and ascending notes era, Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, Benny Goodman, Billie Holiday, Count Basie, and Artie Shaw were the most popular and influential jazz musicians. The three most popular jazz musicians in the 1940s, bebop, fast tempo, complex harmonies, instrumental virtuosity, and improvisation, were Dizzy Gillespie, Charlie Parker, and Thelonious Monk. Louis Armstrong is noted as the most influential jazz artist of all time. Other famous figures who were very popular were Nat King Cole and Ella Fitzgerald. This next slide is just more information about one of Ella Fitzgerald's most famous songs. The lead vocals, Ella Fitzgerald, is first heard clearly at 4 seconds, and the voice becomes very prominent very early in the song and is prominent through the entire performance. The piano is first heard at the start of the song's opening intro, and one can hear the piano accompanying the lead. The piano plays consistently throughout the song. The double bass is very clearly audible at 10 seconds, and one can hear the thump of the bass backing under the rhythm. This continues through most of the performance. The drums first audible is at 11 to 12 seconds, and one can hear the subtle cymbal brushwork. There maintains a soft swing rhythm throughout the performance. An acoustic rhythm guitar enters at 16 to 20 seconds and is subtle, sitting back in the mix. The guitar playing throughout the song much more subdued than the piano and the bass. Ella Fitzgerald's dominance in jazz history. Ella Fitzgerald won 14 Grammy Awards throughout her career and was the first African American woman to win one in 1958. In 1991, Ella gave her final concert at New York's Carnegie Hall. In addition, she also received the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1992. Throughout her very successful career, Ella sang and collaborated with many famous musicians, including Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, Joe Pass, Nat King Cole, and Frank Sinatra. Ella's accomplishments included being called the First Lady of Song, having sold over 40 million records, and being the first African American woman to win a Grammy. And this last slide is just the sources that I have used for this Ella Fitzgerald slideshow for this class.